Hello, everybody. I just realized I didn't check to make sure everyone's volume's on. It is. Welcome to the Feyforge Academy Into the Mysts. We are a 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons actual play stream, riding some dragons, exploring the feywilds, and having some fun. I am joined, you'll notice, by 3 other living humans and then a beautiful piece of artwork. We are sad to say that real life does happen and Gnome was not able to make it today, so we miss him greatly, and send him all of your you can do it vibes. And I do have these lovely other faces on screen, though. So why don't y'all say hi and do the plugging and all that stuff. Norden Ali, why don't you start?
Hello, I'm Norden Lee. My pronouns are he, him. And you can find me online at Werewolf Fields. Today, as usual, I'm playing Donna Cretan, pronouns he, they, who is the Dragon Daddy.
Dragon Daddy.
Yep.
Connie.
Hey everyone, I'm Connie. Today I'll be playing Jiang Yue, they, he, she. My pronouns are also they, he, she. Yue is everyone's favorite chaotic bard sorcerer, who the only person they love more than themselves is... Nope, that's it, bar none. When I'm not here on Feyforge Academy, I'm the GM and producer for Transplanar RPG, which is an all-transgender, POC-led, 100% homebrewed D&D 5th edition live-streamed actual play campaign set in an original, non-colonial, anti-orientalist world, streaming Saturdays at 3 p.m. U.S. Central Time on Twitch at Transplanar RPG. If that's interesting to you, we also have a podcast that releases at the butt of dawn every Tuesday, wherever you pod your casts.
My favorite
So check us
part
out
of
on
dawn.
Twitter, Transplanar RPG. I know, right? And give me a follow personally on by Connie Chong, BYCONNIECHANG on Twitter. With that, I'm going to pass things along to Eris.
Hello, I'm Eris Savad, pronouns are she, her. I make stuff like jewelry and accessories for your hobby needs. You can find the things that I make at erissavad.com. Today, I am playing Puck, whose pronouns are just they. They really don't give a fuck about gender. Everyone's favorite little scythe fairy monk. Also reluctant parent of a dragon toddler.
There's a theme of dragon parenting in this adventure. And I'm Steven. You can find me on the social medias at @the_baddDM. But mostly you can find me here, streaming shows like this, editing the Feyforge Academy podcast, which is a 5e actual play. We release every Friday, not quite at the butt crack of dawn, more like 8 or 9, depending on when it gets scheduled. But that podcast actually takes place in the same world, though, well, sometimes in the Feywilds and oftentimes in the material plane. And the choices that these lovely humans are making are actually going to affect our main storyline, as are the other streams that we've had on this channel thus far. And you can find, if you've missed the first episodes of this show, or the other shows we've had, Eris was part of our Sky Pirates adventure that we had, and we ran a real true dungeon crawl. All 3 of those are affecting the main storyline. They take place timeline-wise all within a couple weeks of one another. Although time in the Feywilds is a little fey. But they have actually been affecting what our students are experiencing in our main podcast. So you can check that out. We do edit and chill here. But you don't care about that. You want to go see some Dragon Riders. So before that, we are affiliated with Found Familiar Coffee. So if you want to support this stream and you like coffee, go to foundfamiliar.com. I can type. There we go. And use the code FAYFORGE on checkout. You get a little discount on that, and that supports the stream and the show and everything. We are also affiliated with Greenleaf Geek, who is an amazingly talented dice creator. So if you need some handmade resin dice, go check them out at greenleafgeek.com. And use the code FAYFORGE there as well. And last but not least, thanks to Roll20. We are part of their Spotlight program, so a lot of the things that we have that we are using are provided by them, and so we're really grateful for that. And last but not least, we have a Ko-fi that supports this show directly. So if you want to support these people, say thank you for this entertainment and this joy and this beautiful story that we've been telling together, and you want to give there, that's a way that all of us are content creators, and that's that's how we pay our bills. So if you want to help us, eat lunch today, that's a way you can do it. Which I guess I can't speak for everybody, but I like eating lunch. So with that, let's step back into the feywilds. Now, before we get to where your characters are, we're going to talk a little bit about the feywilds for a minute. The feywilds are, even for those who live there, are filled with mystery. Time is different in different places. There are areas in the feywilds that you all have been where it's eternally dusk. There's eternal dawn. There are places where as you travel through, it seems like minutes for you, and when you enter and when you exit the other side, the rest of the world has continued to move on for years and years and years. Things have been in a... what's the best way to say it? In a sense of tension, of waiting for you. The Court of Winds, where you all have lived most of your lives. Always trying to follow where the magic of the Feywild goes, this living, breathing plane. The call has been different, inconsistent, unsettling, until the mists opened. The gods of the Feywilds, that are above even the Archfey, have been quiet. There's Suli, the god of life cycles, life and death, keeping the natural order. Karis, the goddess of winter and rest. Dran, the god of autumn and change. Rhea, the god of spring and growth. And Molly, the goddess of summer and whimsy. All of them have been quiet. They're subtly influencing everything, but not as present as you heard in stories from those who came before you. Now, the four of you and your dragons find yourself deep underground in this misty region of the Feywilds. You help these Briganock, or you're helping these Briganock, these small little, almost goblin gnome crossed creatures who mine wish stones that are wishes that have been sent from the material plane and made their way to the Feywilds. The bad wishes, they piled up, blocking water that was affecting the tree ants that were on the surface, who you swore to help. You discovered that the reason they blocked off this river, this section of the tunnel, is a few of the Briganock who had traveled down that way came back in a sort of daze, disconnected from the world, colorless, grayscaled, in this bright, beautiful Fey world. As you explored deeper, you found this large room. In the center of it, sort of on this raised platform, more or less, though it's all natural stone. It's not anything carved or built. This small seeming child who responded to you in fear, confusion, trying to place where they are, mentioning Suli, this god of life and death, being someone they're supposed to be connected to. You looked around and you saw these roots, all sort of cut up and decayed. And if I remember correctly, Donick, you had approached this child. I believe you were attempting to comfort them. I would like you to roll a perception check before you get any closer.
My brain just turned off. What did you just say?
Oh, no worries. I would like you, where we ended, you were approaching this child, attempting to comfort them. As you approach, I'd like you to make a perception check.
A perception check. My apologies about that. This seems like a good time to use one of my guidances. So I'm going to do that. Perception check.
I'd say a 25 is pretty sufficient. As you approach this child, you notice that their skin, there are what appear to be, as opposed to veins, they look like on the outside like more roots. These are more vibrant than what are on the walls. You also, as you approach, there's a form outside of this child. The child is maybe 4.5 feet tall, almost in the fetal position. You just faintly catch, as you felt this magic pull from you earlier, you actually see this part that looks like you, almost, as it gets pulled from you and wraps around this child. And as you look at that, there is a humanoid shape. You can't make out any identifying features or anything, but it's more like 7 or 8 feet tall around this child. So what are the three of you doing?
Okay. Yuria's gonna step forward, I think, like very like brushing their long iridescent hair out of their face that continues to grow, right?
I
as they step
forgot.
forward.
And your fingernails are
Yep.
growing.
And my fingernails are growing. Also, like as I like sweep my hair off to the side, I think maybe it hits Donick in the face, and you smell summer flowers as it into your nostrils, right? And I look at this child and I go, listen, we've tried to help you. Clearly some sort of weird, witchy, fey magic is controlling your body and sucking the magic out of our friends here and into you. So do you mind, first of all, returning the magic? And second of all, let's just have a civil conversation. This is the first and only time I've ever said this in my life. Let's just sit down and talk it out. Capiche?
What is there to talk about? Everything is confusing. I can't control it. And this burst of magic just pushes out from from this child, pushing all of you back. I need all of you to make a dex save.
$14. Should our dragons also make dex saves?
Yes, your dragons will make dex saves.
15 for con.
20 for tricks.
So I got a 4.
Okay.
And let me roll for Sing. Oof. I hope Sing's ability score. Nope, it's a +0, so it's gonna be a straight D20 roll. 11.
Okay. So if you rolled above a 13, you are good. If you did not, you are knocked prone. And you take 13 bludgeoning damage. Those of you who did save, you take half of that, which I believe would round down to 6.
13. Okay.
You
like half my
also
hit
see
points.
you see Taza and Taza's badger that you've kind of been awakened to, Yue. And as well as oh my gosh, I just forgot Taza's dragon's name. Where is it? Norg.
Org.
You see Taza look as he gets pushed back as well. This badger that you saw for a moment, all of you see this ethereal-looking badger that he referred to as his great grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
And the badger just starts moving into the air towards this being, as does Taza and Norg, and they follow, and you watch them turn iridescent and disappear.
Taza? Taza's badger grandmother? Taza? Norg?
Uh, Puck kind of dusts themselves off and starts flying again. And says, uh, uh, y- uh, I think we're dealing with a a root of the world.
The root of the world. Yes. I need to be back.
Yeah.
I need them. I need to be back in them. There's that door and the waterfalls. I need to get there. I need it to open. I need it to. And you watch as this form, Donic, that you saw, as this fear is overtaking, pulling more magic from just the earth around you. You watch
Okay.
some of the ground turning gray instead of brown. There's fungus that was kind of this blue and green iridescent. It goes black, and you watch as these wisps appear, and this form that was around the child appears.
I'm so sorry. And I immediately strike out. It took Taza. I can't let that happen.
Okay.
Yeah, I get up from my prone position, coughing. Okay, that's enough. Let's kick this kid's ass.
I don't think we can kick the root of the world. Why don't we just calm down?
If you kick a tree enough times, the termites come scurrying out. So get on out here, you.
Taza's-
And Jess swears.
Okay.
Taza's already hitting.
And
Yep.
I mean, not Taza.
Donic, I am going to let you make an attack, and then I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Great, you have Bardic Inspiration. You can use that on your attack roll, and it does cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because I only get the one attack. Oh gosh, that's what did I actually roll? I rolled a 2. I rolled a 2 plus my... What? No, that's not...
Yep. Return of the roll 20 low rolls. I'm telling you.
Oh,
I
didn't
don't
count
know what
the-
it is. I really don't know what it is, but there's something about I have to
It didn't
restart my
count
roll.
the Bardic Inspiration. That makes... Okay.
Yep, you can roll. Yep, roll 1d6.
So 12.
That was
Just
12.
12.
Do you have another guidance? Because I gave you
Oh,
one.
yeah, you have a guidance too.
Let's just do that. Let's do that too. Why not?
Okay,
Okay.
that's pretty good.
So that's 15 total.
A 15 does not hit.
What?
Okay.
As this magic is wrapping around the creature, the child like lifts up into the body, and their form changes. They grow into this ethereal form that you first saw, Donic. The wisps of magic are almost like shadow around them, and they're pulsing this bright light beneath them. And says, I need more. It's all coming out. I can't stop. I need to get reconnected. Where is Suli? And what are your initiative rolls?
Hold on. Immediately after you roll your Bardic Inspiration die to add it to the attack roll, the moat. I think like what Dria's inspiration looks like is like their own voice ricochets out of your short sword as you try to connect it against like the swirling magic of this kid. And as their voice rings out, it explodes with thunderous force out of your blade. So the target and each creature of my choice that I can see within 5 feet of the target, which is the kid, so just the kid, has to make a con save against DC. Just let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's 15.
A 7's not going to do it, regardless of what your DC
Nope.
is.
Okay, it's just you're gonna take thunder damage equal to the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die. So it's just a little bit of damage, but at least it's better than 0.
What did
Which
you
is
roll
2.
on your Bardic Inspiration? 2? Okay.
Just a 2.
Okay.
Better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
We're gonna have to nickel and dime this one.
We gotta wear it down.
Okay.
I rolled like 2 2s and a 3 now. I do not like this interface.
Where is... Okay, we have... Puck is an 8. We have...
Donic is a
I'm
23.
gonna use my guidance and add it.
Donic.
I still attack first.
Oh, why did that not change? 8. Donic, 23. Nice.
Mhm.
This is... Da, da, da. that's not changing that. Sorry for my roll 20 incompetence, y'all.
It's okay.
We have UA with a 6.
I rolled the guidance on it to bring that up to a 10.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. And we have friend. With a 12. Okay. So you take that first strike, Donna, catching this being sort of by surprise in whatever is happening. It's almost like they're not even really focused on you. There's just chaos happening around them, and it is your and Khan's turn.
Okay, so as usual, this is my first turn of the combat, so I can actually attack twice, and I will.
Nice, yes.
Do it.
We're gonna do
Kick that baby's butt.
one. Darn, I'm out of guidance, and I do not have Bardic Inspiration anymore. But okay.
Yeah, and a 15
Second one.
misses. 25 hits.
Okay, that one did hit, so it's gonna take the normal damage plus a D8,
Okay.
which is pretty sweet. So that's 1d6 plus 4. And so 2
6 plus 4.
plus 8 damage plus 4 damage, which makes it 12.
Okay. 12 damage. That's the wrong one.
I need to get a long sword.
Okay. Okay, and for Khan's turn.
Oh, I just got a guidance from Eris. Could I use it for that 15?
Sure.
Nice.
That hits.
Okay, another d6 plus 4 damage. This is great. I love this. 9 extra.
Nice.
Okay. Nice 9. You as you slice in with your sword, you take these swings. It's almost like this form is sort of ethereal, and as your sword swings through, part of it pulls off and then reforms, slightly different than it first did. This magic that is creating this figure in front of you. And
Now
for
it's-
Khan.
Yeah, it's Khan's turn. Hold on. Can I activate my... Well, no, it says as an action, so I've got to wait for that. But Khan is going to breathe fire. Well, not breathe fire. He's going to breathe cinders
Okay.
for... well, that's not what I meant to
12
do.
dex.
DC 12.
A 5.
Nice.
So that's 4d10 of 29...
Dang.
29 damage in white hot embers.
So yeah, these like white hot embers go pouring out, all these little chunks, burning into this being. Again, the magic sort of like melts away for a minute. It drops to there's like puddles of this individual on the ground, or this whatever this is, and it is their turn. Actually, is there any bonus actions or movement or anything like that?
Let go of Taza.
Looks at you briefly. This larger form has no facial features. It's just threads of magic all around. But you can see by its body language that it's turned towards you. What is a Taza? What is it? Ah! And it reaches out one thread towards you, one thread towards Taza. And the first one towards you is a 26, and towards towards Khan is a 14.
Okay, so Khan's armor class is 17. That one does not hit.
Okay.
I do get hit.
Okay. This magic flies out at you. It's almost like a thread. It grabs you, and you feel like the feathers on your wing, you see them start to gray as some of your like life force and your connection to the world seems to pull. You take 7 radiant damage.
7 radiant damage. Ignore that last thing.
Yeah.
7 radiant damage, you said.
And I also need you to mark 1 failed death save.
Okay. Donick is now below half of his hit point maximum, so he's already looking a bit out of breath, and they've got some of their feathers, I think, have just turned gray and start falling off.
And it is Yue's turn.
Oh my god. Should I bane this mofo, or should I healing word us? Or mostly me, because I'm real messed up. Okay.
Please heal
Okay,
yourself.
it's just 1d4, but that might make a difference. Okay. Either way, Dragon's gonna go first. So Yue is gonna hop off of Sing's back, because I have a lot of at-range spells, and I'm gonna nod at my dragon and say, "Come on, Sing. Show him what we've got. You okay there, friend?" And I'm gonna like direct this at Donick as I see you take a blow.
Not really. No.
You! Not only did you take our grandfather and his grandmother, which would make it by proxy effect make it our great-grandmother, you're hurting our other friends too, who are still not incorporated into your weird shadowy magic body. Sing, burn. And Sing's gonna just fly forward and use Stellar Flare Breath. So that's gonna be a DC 13 Dex save.
It's been failing a lot of saves. Let's
Yeah.
hope.
Fingers crossed. Don't curse. No. Okay.
19.
As I see it start to shift, I shake my head and I say, "No, I don't think so. You ugly, stupid fart face. I'm out of good insults. Okay, just take that." And I'm gonna cast Unluck on that to impose disadvantage.
Okay. An 8 for the second roll.
Good. That is a failure. So that is going to be a total damage of. Let's see.
You hear what? What's a fart face?
Okay, 7 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And 5 points of radiant damage.
Math. 12.
Okay. And then go ahead.
Oh, finish what you were gonna do.
I was just gonna move on to your turn, but if it had a response to Sing, then you can go ahead.
Okay. Well, as this like void breath shoots out from Sing, you watch as this form that has kind of gained more and more corporealness. Is that a word? Sure, it is now. Corporeality. As it burns away some of it, almost in the exact same spot where the embers from Khan hit it. It opens up, and inside where that child was is just this like this like almost like liquid looking form of energy swirling around that's this like deep green color within it, and at the very center is this incredibly bright, almost like white light spot, and the form after immediately like closes back up.
Okay. So this entire time it's been talking about wanting to get to that door in the waterfall, right? Like it's sort of been like talking about that in the root of the world.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope this works. So Grea on their turn, like their eyes narrow and like the scales on their like neck ripple in concern as they see this like form burst out of the child. And then they're gonna throw a hand out, and threads of magic are gonna start glimmering like up their light brown skin and form like a swirling orb of just pure arcane energy in their palm. And then they're gonna swipe it across, down, across, and up again to form a rectangle. And where the beads of light connect, a door glimmers into existence. As I use Performance of Creation. As an action, I'm channeling the magic of the Song of Creation to create one non-magical item of my choice within an unoccupied space within 10 feet of me. I'm trying to make a perfect replica of the door. I think we saw like a vision of it or something, or it was described to us or something like that. But I'm gonna dress it up. I'm gonna make it look real nice. The GP value of the item can't be more than 20 times my bard level, which is, I think, like
4.
2 or 3. It's 3.
I forgot you
That's
multi-classed.
60. Yep. So this is a 60 GP looking door. It's really nice. If I have to, I'll cut corners. I'll like make the gilded gold like fake brass, but like shimmer like gold. You know what I mean? Like I want it to look really good and sexy, like a real sexy, nice door. And I like I shimmer it into existence as an action, and I say, you there, whatever thing is inside that child, or if the two of you really are the same thing, I don't really care. You want a door? Go through it. Just leave our friends alone. And I'm trying to goad it into sort of like showing some vulnerability or weakness, or to like approach this door, which is 10 feet away from me.
Okay.
The
I would
roll
like
persuasion.
Well, I would like you to roll a performance with advantage.
Okay, come on, baby. I'm good at performance. Let's do it. 23.
That's a sexy door.
This magic being has never been more attracted to a door in its existence. No, you watch as this door forms. It's beautiful, as you described. Its body turns towards it. It's not its turn, so it doesn't actually move, but you see it like almost grow enthralled by whatever this is. You hear is that it? Is it? It can't be. Are you?
It
I
is,
have to
buddy.
go through.
Oh, it is. Lay down your arms and just talk with us, or get rid of that weird shadowy thing and return our friend to us, and we'll help you get to this door.
And it is Puck's turn.
As a bonus action, I'm not going to.
Oh.
I'm just gonna cast Healing Word. That's it, because
Okay.
I am real bad. Is anyone else hurt?
Yeah, Donick is hurt. Puck is.
Dang it! I can only target one creature. Sorry, I'm gonna
Target
heal myself because I feel like I have really low HP right now. Okay, and then I'm done with my turn.
Okay. Puck.
As
It
you
is-
say, lay down your arms, Puck says, I don't think they can lay down their arms. Do your arms detach? I can help you. And, oh gosh. They don't know what to do because they don't necessarily, Puck thinks that this is the root of the world. And what happens if you kill the root of the world? Do we want to do that? I don't know.
Are you saying this in
So,
character
they-
or out of character for us?
Oh, this is Puck's internal like. They say, I don't really want to hurt you, but I kind of feel like I'm supposed to help. I don't know what to do. What do we do? Gosh, I really don't know what to do here. I guess Puck is going to use their action to invoke the Dragon Rider bond to get some more AC. And as they concentrate on Trix, Trix starts to glow a little bit brighter red as this very small dragon is just kind of circling around Puck, both flying, and they almost, to everybody else, it almost looks like just a little ball of glowing red, as that bond invokes, and then as that red fades, you can see Puck's fingernails have grown into claws, and more red has taken over their body, as if little shimmering scales popped up all over them. And I think that's all I can do. And then I'm going to spend a key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action.
Okay.
That's all I got. And then
And what is Trix doing?
Trix is then going to turn invisible as their bonus action, and hide behind Puck.
It's that image of this tiny fairy being the bodyguard for this even tinier dragon is amazing. as you just like bodied up to to get ready to fight.
I mean,
Amazing.
even though Puck is injured, they still have one more hit point than the dragon.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So, you know.
Okay.
And that's going to be my turn. They just kind of start worrying at themselves, not wanting to hurt this creature, but also not really knowing what to do.
Okay.
And they say,
I don't know what to do, guys. I don't think this is a good idea. I don't know if we're supposed to hurt it. We should help. We can help you. We're trying to help you. Let us help you.
Okay. At the end of the round, more magic pulls from the ground and the earth around you. This time, not affecting any of you individually. It's more just the earth in general. You watch as these roots that were connected. There's pieces that have been where they've been like cut and whatnot. More magic gets pulled from them, and they just sort of rot and fall to the ground again in this sort of like gray scale, this black and white. And from that magic, these like little lights, they almost look like fairies. They're a little bit bigger than Puck, but they start to float around and move around this individual looking at all of you. And with that, we need to step away and take a quick break, and it will be Donic's turn in just a moment. All right, we will see y'all soon. We're glad you're here. If you want to support the stream, one of the ways you can do that is just tweeting out that you're here and you're having a great time, and we will see you in about 5 minutes. And that didn't work. Hey everybody, we are back, but just for a moment. Unfortunately, some real world things have come up, and I step away, and so sorry, my brain is really jumbled. We just had an emergency come up in my family, and so we're gonna have to pause this for next week. So leaving you all with a wonderful cliffhanger. You three, thank you. You are amazing role players. Everybody else who's here, we appreciate you hanging out with us and having fun. I hope let's go. DJ Knight's playing some games, so we're gonna go hang out with DJ for a while. Amazing streamer. Go have fun with them, and thanks for being here and listening to our story. We will see y'all next week. So appreciate you all. Bye.